So, we have been outside in the pretty weather. We have had a lot of snow coming. Well, everything is relative, but I think we have like 4 or 5 centimeters of powder snow. Albert, he is over the moon. However, poodles are not built for cold. So he can only stay out for a short while before he starts to freeze. So we take it in short and fast bursts. So he's very happy. Yesterday I cut my hair off. I'm really happy with it. Hopefully, I always get a lot of like tangles and matting in the back of my head during the winter, so I'm hoping this will ease it out a little bit. I worked yesterday in town. I decided to walk about a little bit, just looking at the prettiness of the lights. But I did pick up a few things. First off, I picked up a calendar for myself. I have not had a Christmas calendar in a long time, and nobody will ever buy me an advent calendar again, so I was like, I need to buy myself one. So I got a Kinder one because I love Kinder chocolate. Is it really chocolate? I stopped by the yarn section at Panduro. It's getting bad. But the thing is, they had like sales on knitting needles, and so I picked up these wood ones, and hopefully with this yarn I'm going to make a sock. Well, a pair of socks, hopefully. I have also printed out, because it has a pattern. I mean, did I need to pick up the exact same yarn? No. But, I mean, it's green and purple. Anyway, and I printed it out, and I was like, that's it? This is all you need? So, yeah, I'm gathering courage to do it, but I would really like to be able to knit socks. So that will be one day, hopefully. I don't know, but I have all the things to get started. I think that's the most important thing. I also had to stop by Flying Tiger, of course, because I love Tiger. I found this bag. It's amazing. It is sparkly and blue and has stars and moons, and it's just so beautiful. And also I'm on the hunt for a bit more bags, not as bags necessarily, but to store all my yarn in. I know, it's getting out of hand, this. Speaking of, oh my god, the first thing in my bag. So this was like, you know, just when you walk out, they have like stuff that is like really cheap. So I got 2 skeins of yarn. This one is blue and this one is gradiated blue. So I'm thinking about making some hats maybe for Christmas presents. Hopefully. I think that could be cute. Somebody is sniffing at my leg, hey? But what I came in for, really, what I really came in for was this. It is a smartphone projector, and I don't know what I've done on the front here, it's a little bit dirty, but my thinking is it would be a fun gift for my brother to have when now when he is doing his military service. He could like have this in his locker and they can like watch a movie together or something. I'm not sure how good quality it is, but I think it could be just a fun thing. I have a really hard time finding gifts for him because he has everything he needs, and I was like, yeah, I know, but that's not what Christmas is about. The Christmas is about people showing how much they love you by buying gifts. So I need something, you know. I got calendar for next year, and this is the same setup as the calendar I've been using this year. It's just a slightly smaller, but it has the same like format of the weeks, and I have really enjoyed it. So it works really good for my brain. I have been trying to go over more and more towards a digital calendar using Google Calendar, but I just really like this weekly spread. The pages is really thin. Does it say? Yeah, 70 grams. So it's really thin, it will bleed through and all that, but this is not a pretty calendar for stickers and that kind of stuff. This is a quick and dirty, get stuff done calendar, so I really like it. And I do like the color. So I got this card and envelope. So they have this sort of, I don't know, like collection. I think this bag is actually from the same sort of collection with dragons and Pegasus stuff, and they have a lot of different, and I just love that. So instead of buying all the stuff that's just cute, I'm buying a card that I can put in my sketchbook or somewhere and just remind myself about the aesthetic and what I like about it. Yeah, it was just really fun because I had some time between I got my hair done and before I started working. So it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Now I have more yarn, and did I maybe order more yarn on Hobie's Black Friday? And it's not even Black Friday. It is, what is it today? It's a Tuesday today? Yeah, it's bad. I get like 2 emails a day from Hobie telling about how much amazing prices they have on the yarn. And I'm like, I believe you. I do. And I'm like, oh, I might need that for that price. And it just grows because I cannot keep up crocheting or knitting. I mean, I haven't actually started knitting yet, right? But I just can't keep up because now that I'm not sick anymore and working and having this place, I mean, it's really getting in my way in my crochet hobby. Going to do some computer work, some admin, and then pack some orders, and I'll come back when I have something to share. It's all packed right now. It is soon Black Friday, and I have a big plan, as always. I always remember too late. Is this too late? Maybe. We'll see. So, I've written down things that I want to add like to a Black Friday category. The first thing that I want to add are these. It is coloring sheets. It comes in a little folder, and it's printed on Fabriano Artistica paper. Now, if you do like the lines, you can of course go over with a black marker or something, but I wanted to make them so that you could disregard the lines if you wanted to. And I also did a special edition. They are printed in the same way on Fabriano Artistica paper and with a really light grey lines, but they have like a North Pole theme. I think they're just really, really cute. So we're going to put those up too. Oh, I did see that I had sold out of these skulls, but I don't because I actually have more of them. But they are on black and they are foiled with gold. 5 of those, so we can put those in the Black Friday category too. Then I expect I sold out, made more, and just didn't remember to update the shop. What else should we have in our sale? Should we put a poodle into this sale? Do you think you would fetch a high price? I'm not sure. If they found out about all of your habits, I don't think you would get that high price, darling. No, I don't. I would pay it every day. I'm not sure many others would. And I also suspect I'm the reason for all the weird habits he does have, so... Yep, not on that was the keyboard. That is the keyboard. No! Didn't I say you were going to be cold when you were running around like a little muppet out there? But, you know, the thought was that it was going to work, and then we would have lunch. What is this? What was that? Now I need to change my shirt. You wonder why I don't get anything done here. Someone was just like, you need to be consequent. You can't just let him steal attention. You need to like show who's the boss. And I was like, I think that's pretty clear here. Yeah. Just know that was working. Like, I was working. I was doing my thing, you know? Luckily, I don't have work in town until Friday, so... Yes, I know. I know. So, we've had lunch, I've hung the laundry, spent time with Albert. I put on a new shirt. So, yes, Black Friday. We're going to add more stuff. So far we've added the coloring sheets and also the coloring sheet. I'm also wanting to add these. Yeah, so these are acrylic paint markers. Ranger by Dilution. Put those in there too. We're just going to find them. I cannot spell proper names. Cannot spell made up names. How about some postcards? Okay, so I've added all my stuff where I want them to be, and I was going to set up the sale so it would be just starting right on time, but it doesn't work. I'm going to spare all of you many minutes, seconds of footage of me complaining about that I can't set up the sale properly. It is the day after I recorded this clip. I have figured it out. It was a little bit annoying. The thing is, in Etsy you can't have a minimum amount and pick your listings too. That was the whole thing. As soon as I decided that I don't have a minimum order of items that you need to buy or a minimum order money wise, then I could pick my listings. But for the whole of Tuesdays and Wednesday, I spent so much time trying to figure it out, and I asked Etsy many times, was in the chat with them and everything. They couldn't figure it out either. Anyway, that was the thing. I don't know why they don't have that written out in all the help stuff, but anyway, it's figured out. Everything will be fine. By the time it's up, the sale will be up. Everything is fine, but I'm just telling you, I'm cutting all of that out. Anyway, I'm going to leave it for today. The weather is getting milder. The snow is starting to melt. And now, going from mild weather to cold, that's awful. Going from cold to mild is worse. So I'm not going to tempt fate today. I'm going to go in, have a sandwich or something, and then do something fun. So we'll see if we can fix this tomorrow. Okay, so I have my iced coffee. I have my sandwich made from bird seeds. I don't know, it's like really dark rye bread. I don't like it, but I eat it every day, so. And I think what I'm going to do to start off with, after I've done that, is the other day I had like a call with Jem from the Color Cave, and while we were doing that I made these little granny squares. So this one, and then this one. So the other day I bought like a pretty big lot of yarn from like the Swedish version of eBay. It said like the person who was selling it, like, I have tried to learn, I'm giving up, I'm just selling everything. So there was a lot of different yarns, but there was among them these colors of 8x8 cotton yarn, so the thicker cotton yarn. And it's not really colors I would have picked to go together, but I mean it does work, I think, by looking at them. And cotton yarn, they don't really stretch very much, so I'm thinking, couldn't this be like a cute little bag? And like I said before, I really need more bags to store all of my yarn in, so I think this could be a fun little project. I get a good use out of the yarn and have something to do. So today I had planned on finishing up the sale for Black Friday. But as you can see, we are not in the studio. We're in my bedroom. Isn't he adorable? Anyway, so Svea, our cat, happened to be locked up in my room. She comes inside, but she hardly ever goes upstairs because she really doesn't like the dogs. So she's mostly downstairs. However, she happened to come upstairs and get closed up in my room and peed under the bed. So under my bed I have a lot of storage, like these plastic bins on wheels. And she peed underneath, so now I need to empty all of them so I can flip them over and wipe them down. And I found a leak. I found that, but I still just need to go through everything. And doing that, I have 3 plastic bins. 2 of them are filled with scrapbook stuff, memory keeping stuff. And it's so hard to go through, so, like, because I'm like, I need to get rid of some things. When I'm going through them, I'm like, there is no reason to keep it. But then I'm started looking through everything, and you know, it's a lot of memories, especially from Viola. Like the stuff I've made the last few years, I haven't put in these, so maybe I should. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here, and then I have, yeah, he's not helping at all. Surprise. Anyway, my goal is to get this done before lunch. Yeah, I've also have my window open, so hopefully I can air out some cat pee smell. The thing is, cat pee just really, really smells a lot, so. Am I really sweaty right now? Yes, okay. But I just want to show you some really funny things I've found from my childhood. So, in 2002, when I was in 2nd grade, we made this book about the space. I was so proud of this, especially this page. I remember this because I found all of those little symbols for each of the planets. It took me a really long time. And can you see Pluto is still there? So sad. So sad. No longer Pluto. Okay, so, but I did find my book about space. I guess I'm going to keep that for memory's sake. Also, yeah, you're stepping on it. I wanted to show you the first. No. I really like or enjoy making the posters with a collection of animals. Albert, you keep walking on it. And I found the first one I ever made, which was for a school assignment. Now, this was in like high school. So I was, I don't know, 15. I think it was first year. But we did this. So I made an illustration for each of them. Right now, I'm wanting to do one with chicken or hens. So yeah, it was very fun. It's obviously in bad condition because it's moved many times, but I just thought it was fun, so I'm keeping this one. We also have this books where we had to draw each weekend what we had done. This looks like, you know, a book where we were able to draw when we were finished. Oh, the last page obviously is the best one. My skills have improved a little bit. Obviously I just can't stop it, but this has to be some form of color theory lesson we did. And it's just an example of how crappy school supplies are. So go from yellow all the way to orange to red, fine. Here we go from yellow to green to blue. But because we're using this orange red, we never get a purple. You can't teach people or children that you can mix red and blue to get purple because there is no purple here. Oh my god, I get so mad about that kind of stuff. I also found one of our many rune stuff. Oh well, oh. This has to be one of the stuff when we were out painting in nature, like where we only had like sticks and moss and that kind of stuff. but like I don't remember making a Pizza Hut. That Albert, he is currently sitting outside so I could film in peace, but he won't let me have any peace because he's so loud. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. You do, that's the thing. I love you. But anyway, here you can see what will be on offer. There will be quite a lot of stuff on sale. These items right here, as you can see now, will be on 40% off. I feel like that's a pretty good deal. I try not to have a lot of sales, so when I do, I like to like really do it good. Hopefully you feel the same. I will have a few more items thrown in there, but this is what I have most of, so I feel most comfortable showing. So anyway, I hope you have liked the video. I hope you will enjoy the sale, and yeah, there won't be any new colors coming in December, but I do have some really fun colors planned for January, so stay tuned for that. You already know about Frank, obviously, but I have a few others. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy that, and hope to see you soon.